Yo, chat. Hello? Hello? I can't speak. How are you guys? Boom. I'm gonna switch scenes soon. I'm just finishing something real quick. Um, Let me change song. I think probably louder. Is this too loud? Probably. I'm trying to figure out the volume of the music, sorry. I think this should be good. I'm not sure though. Let me close some files and shit. I can close this on Twitter. And nothing. Okay. Um, this real quick. Da-da. I'm changing scene now. Yo, up chat. Hello. Yo. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm back. So we're finally playing something else in WoW. Although with that said, we are playing WoW later today. But not right now. We're playing WoW in 3 hours for those that are here for WoW. So this was my save that I started on stream a while ago. With that said, I played a little bit without you guys. And by a little bit, I mean I probably put like how many hours do I have? Load game. How many hours? Okay, so I put about like 90 hours without you guys, which I saying it like that feels like it's a lot, but I haven't done much. But I have done something. I've done some things in those hours. So first and foremost, let me go to the steel plant that we started on stream. But I don't know where I stopped on it. But I finished it. I don't know if I don't remember how far I got with it on stream, but now it's finished. So let me just show you guys. So we have this little truck for steel that does this shit, but it still works. I don't need it to like be super efficient. It just needs to transport materials. So first and foremost, I finished phase 2 off stream. It's the things I should have done on stream, to be honest. But I finished it off stream. And this right here is the end product of the whatchamacallit. It's the end product of the steel factory. So let me go to the first floor and explain it real quick. So I got the iron that comes down here and it instantly gets cooked into ingots. The ingots and then is then passed on the furnaces over here to be turned into solid steel, which is the best recipe for steel. It uses coal and directly iron ingot instead of iron ore, and it gives you 60 steel instead of 40 or something like that. It's very good, and all you need is to process the ingot first, so it's really good. Now I didn't put any staircase here, but I have this thing for now. This is a logistic floor for Fox. Yeah, Fox. This is the logistic floor to bring everything up. On this floor, I craft the steel beams. And Sapaki, how are you doing? Steel beams, and here the steel pipes. They are all being redirected into these awesome sinks for now. I don't need that one actually. Music feels loud, me. Hold on. Okay, it's basically the same thing. Fuck. So we have steel beams that come here. They go in the awesome sink if needed. If not, they go to be transformed, to be brought to the station, the truck station over here. Same thing with the steel pipes. They're also going to the station if the station needs them. Now there's another floor. Let me get to it. This is a logistic floor that just transports some materials, nothing big. Over here, I make the steel encased encased industrial beams. It's with the limestone that comes up here, gets made into concrete, and then over here, I turn it into encased industrial beam. I have not added an awesome shop yet, awesome sink yet, so right now there's stop, which I should probably fix actually instead of just talking about it. Let me just fix this real quick. So the inputs here, oops, like that. So any overflow is gonna go right here. Let's just plug it like that. Okay, so now it has an output, so it can keep working. I added this little factory over here. This is a tiny factory. Its only purpose, it has some disgusting fighting over here, but it is what it is. This is sulfur. I'm not doing anything with it for now, but I was planning on doing something with it. So I found Caterium. Well, there's Caterium right here. So I'm using this Caterium to make Caterium ingot. And then over here I'm making some copper ingots. And you can probably see where I'm going with this. This makes quick wire. And this makes copper sheet. I had to multiply Summer Sloop one of them. Because of question of space, so I slooped one of them, and then they're being outputted up here. I just yawn like crazy. And on top of here, I'm making AI limiters, and I also don't have an awesome shop here. I'm making 20 AI limiters per minute, which is way more than I need. I'm making AI limiters for smart splitters because I use smart splitters a lot, and I was running out of AI limiter and I didn't want to handcraft, so I just made this real quick. Now I should make an awesome shop, awesome sink. Sorry, I keep saying awesome shop, but it's an awesome sink. Probably just do this for now. And over here, we're gonna do a smart splitter. I think I don't. Let me nudge this right here. We do here, but there, turn. Now we do forward, and this way is overflow. Now this should have AI limiters. It does. I'll put here and plug. Boom. Now my AI limiter has a sink. Okay. Also, AI limiters are actually very good sink items, by the way. If you're looking to make coupons very early on, you can make AI limiters. They're super easy to make. You just find some Caterium to unlock them, and then you find some copper, and you can easily make a factory like this. This took me like 20 minutes at most. And it's just because I didn't want to use a lot of space, so I had to like compact shit and then do some math for summer sloop and acceleration shards. And yeah, it gives you AI limiters, which, like I said, they're very good for early game coupons. I'm making a lot of coupons right now. On Nod, hell yeah. This way it's just an extra miner that I added for copper, so there's nothing interesting over there. I still have my SAM ore belt, but it's kind of useless, but it's still there. So I'm still making some reanimated SAM, even though I don't really need it. I'm also thinking of replacing this truck doggy. Was there a doggy? Is there a dog on the cliff? This? That's a hog. Those are, so I'm playing on passives, but technically these are monsters. But I'm playing on passives because I don't really care. I don't care for the PvE element of this game. It's not what it's built for. Dinosaur. Yeah, they're kind of like made up creatures, you know? So the bulk of what, so like there's also like a flying mantra over there. This is some fucking Avatar shit. So I built a road for this truck, but I'm thinking of replacing the truck with a train because trains are more efficient and consistent. But I'm not sure yet of how I'll do it. Moth, yeah, it does look like a moth. I also added an awesome sink for any excess. That way it doesn't just stack infinitely and then stop, because I was having some issues where it stopped because there's just too many items. I need water. I'm fucking dying. Okay. So I also started another building that required a lot of concrete. So I made these little things that I are blueprint. I just put it down, and then inside I can put a constructor. So it doesn't look like it's just a bunch of constructors. There's actually like a little structure around it, so it looks pretty decent. And this just makes me a lot of concrete because I really needed it, and I'll show you guys why. Let me go up. This is my this is still my copper factory. It's still there. I haven't changed it since last time. I could actually upgrade it technically now because I have Mark II miners and better belts. So I could activate this part over here that has never been activated. These two parts could be activated. But I don't really need them. I don't need the extra resources for now, so I'm not gonna do it. And also, I don't want to scale this up because I don't want to scale this up right now. It sounds annoying. Although I could probably easily, but I don't want to do it. So for those that remember, I made a quartz farm over there, and I just added a little hyper tube to get there faster. So instead of walking, I'll just go in the tube and it transports me there. All right. So this is just so much faster than going by hand. I added in an awesome sink, which is elevated for some reason. I guess I didn't snap him on the floor probably. So yeah, the overflow all goes in the sink. The rest just gets filtered in the right container. This is the same concept with these. Korgo Badung. Okay, it's nothing important for me to read. Okay, I'll oh my god! Oh, I know what it is. Oh, it's in Discord. I forgot to mute it. How the fuck notification mention only? Okay. Let me. I don't want to. Okay, so this is things that were already established when I last streamed this game. So now I created two more buildings. One's on the left, one's on the right. Which one do I take? Which one do I show first? I think I go right. Boink. Boom. Hey, why am I being pinged now again? Don't even. Oh god damn! It's this fucking server. So this brings me to the Dune Desert. Dude, my throat is so fucking dry. Yeah, I'm drinking right now. Holy shit. So I built a giant circle basically. So this is what a bulk of my time has been. It's building this massive ass circle. So yeah, it's hold on, it's pretty big. And I want to build my base in this. Like this is gonna, I want this building to have everything I need. So I haven't finished building the outside yet. This is just like the general idea. So I want like trains to go up here and trains to go down here, and it can go all around the base with having like a train station being on the outside of it. And then that train station can then pass the resources in that floor level or even the one under if it wants to, like over here. But yeah, this is the plan. It's to use this massive circle to build our base. Under the circle, I built some more stuff. I built these things. These are batteries basically. Because I needed to have extra energy storage for the other building I built, and I decided, well, I might as well have my storage close to my mega base in case something goes wrong. I can find it quickly. So these are all battery storage, and they're basically a blueprint that I just copy paste. So there's 4 batteries in each. Each floor has 4 battery too. So like I could just add an extra floor if I want. All I have to do is just this. Boom, an extra floor. Then if I want to plug it, I just go here, I delete these 2. I connect this pole to this one, and then boom, they're connected. So this animation means they're charging up. But then boom, I just added 4% battery. to my storage. It was that simple. Why is it not? Why is it not snapping? Oh, there it is. So like, boom. Just expanding my thing further. Let me just plug these, might as well, since I placed them. Boom. Okay, so this is the mega base place. I'm gonna build my mega base here. And now for the other building, let me just get to it. It's gonna be a little moment. It's kind of far. I also want to build a world highway, although I don't think I'm gonna do that just yet. A world highway for trains is gonna take me a long time and a lot of resources that I don't really have right now. So yeah, I have trains right here. I wanted to put trains just to test the height, and this felt like the right height for me. So yeah, I just decided to put trains. Oh, and the reason it's so much higher than the trains is because a train station. The train station is just that height. So like, if you look here, it's not gonna clip with this level. Like, the train station is gonna clip inside, but the platform won't clip. It won't have the train station clipping. So that's why it's this height. So now let's go to the other building. The other building is also not completely built, and the machine inside the factory inside of that building is also still warming up, so it's not 100% efficient yet. But I believe that once it's warmed up, it should be 100% efficient. Let's just get to it first. Before I put these tubes, I had to walk all the way back and forth from my base to the circle I just built. That shit was hell, so I decided to put just a bunch of hyper tube. Because walking it was not fun. I could probably also just make an hyper tube cannon, not have a jetpack. Also need to destroy this. I don't need this anymore, this platform. Because that's when I walk there instead of hyper tubing. So there's the building. It's pretty big. So let's do a tour around it first. Okay. Let's keep going up the mountain. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking these are all refineries. So there's a lot of them. So this is just one side of the building, and this is behind it. There's all these power generators. These are my water extractors. But yeah, this is the size of my building. This is what took the bulk of my 90 hours that I played off stream. And it's the same thing here. So yeah, this is the building I spent so much time working on. off stream. Um, and basically, I'm just making energy with it. I also put a like a scaffolding looking thing over here, so that I don't have to like use a jetpack to go up there if I want. I can just walk. And at every floor, there's an entrance. So this is technically the first floor, but this is just a logistic floor. So it's just a bunch of pipes and belts over here. There's nothing really impressive. I also put some wall here, but I'm just not sure what I want for decoration yet, so I just have that right now. But we'll see how I build the actual building. So over here, I got some water packager. And oh, this doesn't, I forgot to delete this anymore. So basically how it works is down here, hold on, let me start by the very beginning. It's gonna be better. So I got some oil extractors. Then the oil, once they're extracted, it gets piped up here. Then the pipe follows one of these routes. And also this doesn't even be here anymore, but whatever, I'll do it later. The pipes come here and they will then fuel my refineries with oil. These refineries are set to make heavy oil residue, which is what gives the most heavy oil residue recipe in the game. And every refinery that's purple makes heavy oil residue. All my refineries are color coded to represent what they make. So this still makes heavy oil residue. Meanwhile, this one is orange, which means it's making package fuel from a heavy oil residue and packaged water. So I get the heavy oil residues from these, and I get the packaged water from these machines, the packager. They're not blue, even though they're making water, but I know they're... I could probably color code them, but just not right now. So once the fuel is... once the refinery makes packaged fuel, so this one, the fuel it made is then being returned into these packager, and these have the opposite effect. They unpackage the fuel and return the canister to the water packager down here. And then this fuel is being piped all the way in the back to one of these generators. So that's basically the simple part of it. That's it being explained simply. This is second logistic floor. I really like this one. This one looks really cool. They're not like fixed yet. Like there's still some issues. Like the fact that there's a gap here, I mean it's not 100% efficient. But I really like this one of having fuel goes one way, then you have water goes the other, and then their lines are full and stuff. Yeah, I really like this. This is really enjoyable to me. And like it's very symmetric. Well, as symmetric as I could make it. Then over here I got the last floor. Now the blue refineries. So I saw the orange, yellow, orange refineries. These still make package fuel. Now the blue refineries, they make plastic instead. They make plastic from polymer residue, which comes from the purple refineries. From these. And then on this side I got gray brownish, which make rubber. The rubber is also made from polymer resin, which is still the thing from the purple refineries. And so this also makes me, so this whole energy plant also makes me rubber and plastic if I need. So yeah, this is what I spend the bulk of my time. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so now that building is done. At least the this part is done. Dude, I don't know what's going on. Like my throat is like dry, my nose is itchy, my eyes are like watery. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm dying. I hate it. I just went live and I was not feeling like that before I hit live. Holy shit. Okay, so this makes fuel right now, and technically I could upgrade this further and make turbo fuel. So an ad just played, unfortunate. I could make turbo fuel. I think I have the recipe. Yes, I do. All I would need is make compacted coal. But I think if I want to start making turbo fuel, I first need to start make turbo fuel. I need what should I call it? I need trains, because the only coal and sulfur I have is pretty far in comparison to the rest, to like the oil and everything. So I would need a train to bring it over here. But to make trains, I need computers. At least if I want to make more complex trains, I need computers so that I can make path and block signals. So I think what we should do is make computers. So I think that's the plan. That's the plan for today, is make computers. Now we need to find how many computers we want to make. To do that, I think I'll pull up satisfactory calculator. We're an ad break. Let me reload this. Okay. Now let's satisfactory calculator. I don't know, it wants me to watch an ad real quick. 30 seconds, hold on. Give me 30 second chat. I gotta watch an ad. So I'm not gonna make you guys watch it with me. Four seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. Just like catcher. Okay. So, oh, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. Here, let me stop this. Bev? Okay. So this is where I've built my hold on, I'm thinking. This is where I built my fuel generators. So this is where my electricity is. I use all these nodes, and if I want to make turbo fuel instead of normal fuel, I'm gonna need some coal too. So I was thinking of getting so what's twice? So this brings me 600. So I was thinking of getting this sulfur with this sulfur, and then these two pure coal nodes. and then I would train them all the way back here where my base is. So I would need to build a train that goes all the way here and all the way back. So to do that, I need computers. So I want to make sure of something. So if I want to build computers, it's a question of how many computers do I want, because we kind of use computer a decent amount. So if I could future proof this, that'd be nice. So let's just do add items computer. That is also supercomputers, but we don't care about supercomputers for now. So what's the basic recipe? Hold on, if we look in satisfactory computer, what recipe do we have? Okay, yeah. So the basic recipe is circuit board, cable, and plastic. So what's the best way of doing this? There's also other recipes that we could unlock. If I look at the map, is there any that I have? If I go hard drive and type computer. Computer. I have the alternate Caterium computer, which uses rubber instead of plastic. There's also, I know there's another one. It's like a crystal oscillator computer, which could be interesting. But we need to make crystal oscillators, which that is annoying. Let's send another hard drive real quick. So if we bring this back, computer. So there's Caterium, there's crystal computer. I remember someone saying crystal computers are good, but they're somewhat complicated from the steps you can see, because you need to make copper sheet, wire, plastic, that makes a circuit board, cable. Do we have another circuit board recipe? Oh, best viewer bot. Woo! Back off. So where is it? It's circuit. We can make alternate Caterium circuit board. Would it be overkill if we did Caterium computer with Caterium circuit board? Then let's just say we go in option and add alternate recipe circuit Caterium circuit board. Oh, but circuit boards still need plastic. Let's just pick it for now. So this would simplify my thing as only needing Caterium. Only needing Caterium, really. What's Caterium computers recipe? Computer. Oh, not Zumputer. Okay, yeah, so if I use Caterium computer with Caterium circuit board, all I need is oil and Caterium, which are not difficult resources to find, really. I mean, it might be difficult to find them at the same spot, but not necessarily in general. So, hold on. Let's look at the map. So, I can't use any of this oil because it's already used, and I don't want to use the, the plastic and rubber that I make here, because I kind of want to keep it, because it's not in massive production. It's not meant to be production of plastic. The only reason I make plastic and rubber is just to waste the excess polymer resin, but I don't really care about the plastic and rubber it makes. And it's not a high enough quantity, I think. I believe I'm making like 400, which is not much. So I kind of want to make a new, like, kind of over here. I would love to make something here. So what if I untoggle the sulfur, and instead I toggle the caterium? So I use this node, but I don't use any of this caterium. There's also here that's pretty good. Is there somewhere better in terms of caterium? No. That'd be 300. What if I use these? I use this caterium node. This is too much caterium for what I need over here. If I look at copper, because if I add copper to the mix of all this, I could make an amount of caterium that is illegal. Because there's another recipe that I think I've unlocked. It's caterium wire. Caterium. What if I just type wire? Quick wire. Yeah, I have fused quick wire. And this makes a lot more. So for 7.5 ingots of caterium, I can make 90 instead of 12 for 60. Like, this is a lot of caterium wire. And I think if I use heavy oil residue, if I use the polymer resin recipe, I can make a lot of plastic. And what can I make with what can I use heavy oil for? I can use heavy oil to make smokeless powder. I can make petroleum coke or fluid. I could just make fuel straight up. Like, nothing fancy, just make fuel. And then I burn that extra fuel like that. Is there any use for petroleum coke? I don't think so. Okay, there are some uses, but I think you have to find them in alt recipe. Petroleum. Yeah, so I've... Yeah, okay, yeah, so you can use in alt recipes like these. And this could make... This could actually be a way of making a lot more copper, because we're gonna need a lot more copper than caterium. So this, what's 60 divided by 25? So this more than doubles my production of this is 2.5 times more, 2.4 times more. Or I could unlock this instead. Ooh, what, this is pure copper versus... Pure copper is good, but I don't think it's as good. Okay, what's 37.5 divided by 15? Oh, this is... Oh, pure copper is a better value. Ooh, that's interesting. Pure copper is a better value than the other one? Than tempered copper? That's crazy. This could be a good way of making a crystal oscillator. This one is good. I think this one is good. It removes screws from the production. Silicon circuit board is pretty good too. But I don't need it because I think I'm gonna prefer the other one. The other alt recipe for that. Molded steel pipe is decent, but not great. I can make charcoal. Does it just make coal? Yeah, it does. That's weird. So I think I picked the Caterium computer. So you guys can see this, right? Yeah. Okay. Iron pipe is good, but I don't need it. But just like as an FYI. Crystal. I'm not sure why you would ever do this, because crystal oscillator are annoying to make. Hold on, let me lower the music. It's blasting me. Wet concrete is extremely good if you want to bulk make concrete. This is decent. Okay, which one was I looking for? This is pure, this is iron alloy. Iron wire, fused quartz. No, that's not what I need. Pure quartz, it's decent. Is it? Which one do I need? I could also make pure Caterium and pure, Ooh, recycled plastic is good. It's really good, actually. Time with recycled rubber. Really good. Okay, so I want this, circuit. Copper alloy. Yeah, I'll take pure Caterium too. Electrode circuit. Could this be good? Electrode circuit? It would save me a step of making plastic. But also I want to use my petrol for turbo fuel rather than but do I need turbo fuel? I don't really need turbo fuel. Whatever. Oh, but my turbo fuel is on my turbo fuel is on the same as pure copper. I really want pure copper. I think I'm forced to take pure copper here. Because the only thing heavy turbo fuel does is it skips a step. But by skipping a step, I'm also losing resource I could have with either blended fuel or diluted fuel. So I think we don't go turbo heavy fuel. I think we go pure copper. I don't think I'll use any recycle. Is there any other that I need? I don't think so. So let's do the math. And by let's do the math, I mean let the website do it for me. Lol. So what recipe do I have? So right now this is using Caterium computer. Now I also am using Caterium circuit board. But I also want to use fused fused wire. Fused quick wire. That's the one I need. So this makes six, I need 6 rubber, almost 6 plastic. That makes me the circuit board for 1 computer. Let's see. Wait, what is the oscillator thing? Can I make oscillators from there too? Not really. Okay, so okay, this one's easy to make. I could start the modular engine, and the adaptive control unit are also pretty simple. Okay, so I want to make computers. This makes 3.75. So 3.75 times 5 times 4. So 15 computers. 15 computers per minute is a lot, but it should be able to carry me through like endgame, basically. Let's say I do 15. It needs 160 Caterium and 194 copper. So with this recipe, I wouldn't even need any whatchamacallit, any pure recipe yet. Oh, and this is chill. This is not even 300 oil. I could make a lot more computers, actually. I have all this oil residue too, which is gonna be a decent amount of electricity. Oh, I'm not even using the right recipe. Hold on. I wanted to use heavy. Where is it? Oh, this is diluted. I want to use alternate polymer resin. Oh, this did not update. So alternate polymer resin, and then what if I just type plastic? Residual plastic and residual rubber. Okay, so now dude, this costs almost no resources. I have never. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do have the yeah, I got the blush toggle on. Chat. I forgot that when I put this game, I clicked on my toggles while typing numbers, because my toggles are on numbers on numpads. So oh, you can see me in double. Yikes. This is awkward. So yeah, things like this might happen where I click a toggle and then I forget about it. So yeah, my bad. So how big do I want to go? Because from what I'm seeing here, this costs no resources. I could actually triple the amount of computers I make. Now, is there a reason to do that except making my life horrible? No, there's no reason to do that. Do I want to do it anyway? Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and do 40 computers. How much resources is that? Now we're talking. That's almost 600 oil. The question is, and it's 600 oil and 500 copper. Now we might have an issue with the copper, because all we have here is 300 at most right now. So we might have an issue when it comes to copper. And can we remedy that issue? I don't know. I don't think so. But what we can try is now to start using pure recipes. So pure Caterium and pure copper. Now we're good again, because pure recipes are actually kind of broken. So we went from using 519 ingots to 200 because it's just built like that, I guess. Now it still requires almost 600 oil, which we do have access with just these two. So we have access to 900 oil, and we're at 600. 900 is capped. We can't go above 900. Now, what I would like to also build while we're doing this is I want to make extra circuit boards, because we'll need circuit boards for other things in the future. So let's add another item that we build, circuit board. Let's go for like 30 circuit board. Actually, probably more like 60, I think. Do we break any resource cap? No, we're still in the norms for the... Right? How many oil? 300? This is what? 250? So we're good in terms of copper. We're good in terms of Caterium. Our cap is 300. And what about the oil? Our oil is 657, so we're still good on oil too. We're gonna have this heavy oil residue, which we'll have to figure out what we do with this, because I'm not sure. I would maybe like to do turbo fuel for my jetpack or whatever, but I'm not sure yet. We might just turn it into normal ass fuel and just fucking send it in a generator and call it a day. That's a very highly probable thing I'll do. So 60 circuit board and 40 computers, I think, is a good point to be at. Now if we look at computers are used for adaptive control unit, which requires circuit board. Let's just make it's 5 circuit board per minute, so we're gonna be making way more than enough. We already have automated wiring. We'll just need to like plug the just connect both machines, or we can make a whole new setup. I'm not sure yet. Same with heavy modular frame. We're gonna use the alt recipe for that, because I want to avoid using screws. Screws are annoying. I don't want to screw with screws. The other recipe uses, I believe, okay, so there's the heavy flexible ones. This one still uses screw, an ungodly amount of them too. Like, it doesn't help. And this one uses no screw. It uses steel pipes instead, which steel pipes are very easy to make. We can even make iron pipes, so we could make a steel less heavy modular frames if we use iron pipes, and then encased pipe instead of encased industrial beams. The encased industrial pipe. So we could make a steel less heavy frame, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's just start building that. Yeah, so 60 and 40, that's a pretty good ratio if you ask me. It's gonna take a lot of space though, because how many refineries do we need in total? 16, let's go 17, 11, so 28. Plus another 11, 39. Plus 12, that's 40, 50, 51. Plus 16, 51 plus 16, that's 67. So we're gonna need 67 refineries, which is a lot. I mean, it's nothing compared to my energy plant in terms of refineries, but it's a lot still. It's a lot just to end up making 2 items. Yeah. We're also gonna need quite a few amount of assemblers. And then 11 manufacturers, actually. We're probably going to do 10 and overclock the first one. I was going to say last, but overclocking the last one is kind of weird. Okay. Let's remove display capture. So we just need to we'll take the tube back. What is a slug? Let me check on the map. I think we're gonna build on top of the body of water that's close by. So the oil is right here, but we need water for a build, so I think we're gonna build here. The deuterium is right here. The copper is right here. So we're gonna need to belt some stuff, or maybe train it even. But we're all gonna build on top of the water because it's gonna be simpler. Because we need, how much water do we need? Usually we need a lot. 11 water extractor. That's actually not terrible. It's 10, but how the mat works out with like this one 250, this other one 167, 300, 480. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're just gonna put 8 extractors, overclock them to 250%, so they're gonna extract like at max rate, and I'll just have a full pipe for everything. It's gonna be simpler that way. That way I don't have to do math or split anything. All right. Okay, let's just fly there. Fly walk. Is that sulfur? No, that can't. That's not sulfur. That's limestone. Oh shit. Oh, can I put it? Is this deep enough for extractors? Oh, we might have a serious problem. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I did not realize how shallow this was. It flashed good for a second. Oh. Yeah, I think this is cooked. We will not be able to use this place. Okay. Hold on, we need to fall back and regroup because this is not going well. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. A little orb right there.
I have something for you. It will establish a better way for us to communicate and deepen our understanding of one another. I've done the necessary developments on my end. The last note is yours to play.
Your symphony resonates. Your mimic tapestry patterns beautifully.
Thank you, I worked very hard. I am organically transmitting the data package now. Any adverse effects on my blood will not corrupt its contents.
We hear this learning song.
See you on the other side.
It is time to tango.
Okay, they're just doing a tango. Okay, So that's not an option. Going here is not an option. Fuck. Hold on, we're back. We're going back to the map. Display capture. So this is not an option. Is this lake an option? Hold on, let's go check. If that lake is an option to at least pump the water away from there, we could build in this canyon here. Like there's a spot, empty spot right there. We could build on that. And have the water being piped from further away. Someone is like dropping chairs upstairs. Or some shit. Holy fuck. Ooh, circuit board. There's electricity? How come I never saw this one? Whatever. I don't care for now. Is this lake deep enough is the question. Because I need to place 8 at least. Oh, I think I hate my life. Feature? Okay, I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. Let's just test it. Okay, so 2. Hold on, let me check them out. Because I think we could do less, actually. Yeah, so 250, 160, 340. So we need 1, 2. So we need 2, 4, 6. We need 6 at most. 8 is not necessary. We need 6. One more. Boom. I figured it out. Let's go. We can use this place. So let's just like pretend there's like I built on foundation. Okay, so apparently I have to go eat soon. Like, I mean, by soon, I mean, like, technically now. So I'll just finish building this real quick, and then I'll go on a break. Like, I hate taking a break already. I don't really have a choice. So why is this not working? Let me just build this little platform right now, right here. And then I'll put that I'm on break, and I'll try to speedrun eating. Ah, god damn it. Or should I end stream? I'll be back late, because I'll be back later. I don't know. I streamed for like an hour. I hate this. How long have I been live? I've been live for an hour, 15 minutes. Yeah, this is kind of a short stream. But I also don't want to inflate the number by just going AFK. So I'm probably gonna end the stream. And I'll start this building. But I'm not gonna do anything important off stream. Not this time. Believe me, please. I will not fail and start gaming like an idiot. So yeah, I'm just gonna end stream. Because I really don't like AFKing when I'm AFKing stream. But with that said, I will be back for WoW later at 7 EST. And once I'm done with that, we'll see. I was supposed to hang out with a friend and maybe play watch with them. I don't know if that's still gonna happen or not. And whether I'll stream that or not, but we'll have to see once raid is over. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry this was like a giga short stream. I thought it was gonna be longer than that, but I guess not. So yeah, I'll be back in an hour and a half for raid, which is gonna be a 3-hour stream at least, and then we'll see from there what we do. Alright, GG's. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and see you guys later.